Dragons. Are mysterious and legendary creatures. Able to fly and breathe fire through their nostrils and mouths, they are one of the most dangerous and hardest to conceal creatures in the wizarding world. Dragons could be found all over the world and are typically found in the mountain habitats, though there are some exceptions. According to the 52nd edition of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, there are 10 known purebred breeds of dragons, including the Hungarian horntail with its notable horns and spiked tail, Swedish short snout with silvery blue scales and brilliant blue colored flame, native to New Zealand Antipodean opal eye with unique multicolored eyes and no pupils, and the largest of all dragons, my home country's Ukrainian ironbelly, among the others. Many witches and wizards spent centuries studying these ancient creatures and their abilities, and still not much is known about dragon behavior, although some studies have indicated that dragons were highly territorial. Dragons were generally highly aggressive towards anything, even wizards, and would sometimes attack humans without provocation, such as in the incident when in 1799 a Ukrainian ironbelly carried off a Mongol sailing ship, or when a rogue Welsh green dragon descended on a beach full of Muggles and wreaked havoc in 1932. The Muggles, of course, remembered nothing of the incident, thanks to Tilly Toke, who happened to be there and cast the largest mass of memory charms of the century, earning her the Order of Merlin for her quick action to avoid breaking the International Statute of Secrecy. Thus, for all the dangers and threats that came from dragons, the British Ministry of Magic classified them as XXXXX, known wizard killers that were impossible to train or domesticate. Despite how dangerous they were, there were people who were trained to work with them, called dragon keepers or dragonologists. To prevent dragons from being seen by Muggles and to protect them from poaching, dragons were kept in the dragon reserves around the world, most of which were located in the mountain ridges far away from human habitation. A few known sanctuaries were the Chinese Dragon Sanctuary, Swedish Dragon Reservation, and Romanian Dragon Sanctuary, among the others. Aside from safety and educational purposes, many useful materials came from dragons. Their heartstring could be used as the core of the wand. Dragon liver and dragon blood were used in different potions, as well as dragon horns and claws. And dragon's hide was used to make different protective gear, like gloves, jackets, boots, and shields. However, any of those parts were hard to obtain, thanks to the ancient magic that infused dragon skin, which made it impenetrable to most of the powerful spells. It took almost half a dozen wizards just to stun a dragon. The selling of dragon products was closely regulated by the British Ministry of Magic, and only dragon species that were overbreeding were killed to make these items. However, that didn't stop poachers and trophy hunters from continuing their illegal activity, which put some endangered species under threat. But perhaps that isn't the saddest part about dragons. Since dragons couldn't be domesticated or tamed, despite some individuals trying to do so, it was only possible to condition them via torture. Ironically, some of these sanctuaries that are made to protect dragons use absolutely barbaric methods to make them somewhat subservient in order to be controlled or manipulated. But the trailer of Hogwarts Legacy has shown multiple shots of dragons in some very curious situations, following a narrative taming fantastic beasts, which left us wondering whether or not we're going to tame dragons in Hogwarts Legacy. And the answer might surprise you, but more importantly, it will give you an idea of how the main storyline of Hogwarts Legacy will unfold. That is why there will be a second part to this video, where we will talk specifically about the story of Hogwarts Legacy, because up to this point, it becomes almost too obvious. So okay, the big question. Are we going to tame dragons in Hogwarts Legacy? The answer is no, with a but. So the no part. As I mentioned in the beginning, it is impossible to tame a dragon. There is a way that you can bring it under the control, but that's different. It's not like with mooncalves, where you can just give them some food and they instantly become friendly and you can go pet them. No, we're not gonna be petting dragons. With dragons, you have to torture them in order to bring them under your control, to like transport them or whatever. And no matter what you do, no matter how much you feed it, the dragon will remain a predatory and dangerous creature that will always try to attack you and kill you. So no one will be taming dragons in Hogwarts Legacy. But here's the but part. Our main character might be an exception. And it's all linked to ancient magic. So we know that dragons are infused with ancient magic. We've talked about it before. And the trailer has claimed that there is this ancient knowledge and that we have this special talent. So basically, at some point, we discover the ancient magic within us. Somehow we discover the power and then we realize the whole potential. And that magic might make us almost equal towards dragons. We're probably going to be a little bit more powerful than other wizards, or at least towards dragons, and somehow we will be able to control a dragon. But the dragon probably won't listen to us right away, because we see in the trailer how the dragon attacks us, our character, like how we battle a dragon. So it's not like he's going to be calm right away if we approach it. It's still a territorial beast. So perhaps we'll first have to sort of defeat the dragon. So basically, once we bitch slap a dragon so it calms down a bit, and we're able to come closer, the dragon will sense this ancient magic within us, and might think that we're sort of one of them. And after that, they will behave differently with us, possibly not attack and or listen to us, which would basically mean we will tame a dragon. And at first you might be thinking, well, big whoop, we're gonna tame a dragon, that was kind of obvious. No. The thing is that this will be a unique talent. A talent that actually holds a big potential. And this talent might be of interest to those who seek power and control over the wizarding world. And that's where we arrive at the second part to this video, the part about the story of Hogwarts Legacy. Because by knowing about this key part about our talent and dragons, once you watch the reveal trailer once again, you will see that the story of Hogwarts Legacy has already been revealed. So that's exactly what I'm going to do in the next video. I will guide you once again through the reveal trailer, analyzing some shots that were misinterpreted and pointing out some unseen details, which when put together reveal the storyline of Hogwarts Legacy. So, once the video is published, it should appear in this box. See you there.